Hey guys, Magic Mike here. If you're looking to shed those extra quarantine pounds and get stronger, or you're an athlete looking to get a slight edge on your competition, we have the gym for you. Introducing Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, conveniently located in Braintree, Mass. Slight Edge is offering individual, small group, and sports performance training in a private gym setting. The Steele Nazz boys are going to be in there very soon doing a combine. That's going to be interesting. The Slight Edge trainers will be sure to get your heart rate up, increase strength, and help you reach your fitness goals with a customized program. You can find them on Instagram using the handle @SlightEdgeFit. Give them a follow, or visit their website, slightedgefit.com, and set up a free strategy session while you're there. Let it rip.
Welcome back to Steele and Nazz. We're here on a Sunday morning, brought to you by HedgeBetter from our headquarters in Braintree, Mass. Tonight, actually, it's an afternoon. I don't know why we wrote tonight on here. But anyways, Mike Grinnell from Spittin Chiclets, Barstool Sports Hockey Podcast, joins the show as, you know, Hurricane O'Reilly's was bumping last night. Unfortunately, they lost. The Bruins lost. But he came on, you know, talk about the streams, how the Bruins are faring in this, you know, tied 2-2 now, heading into Game 5 Monday night. We'll have a bunch of talk on different things, whether, you know, Celtics. We have Red Sox talk, and we'll have a couple things on UFC big matchup next weekend, including Nate Diaz. Here we go. What'd you guys think of the Mike Grinnell interview?
He's good as always.
Yeah, as always. Hurricanes are going to have to be there.
It's a pleasure to talk to that kid. Always a pleasure to talk to Grinnell.
He invited us there to the game. If they're there at Game 6, we better be there.
Steele Nazz will be in the house, and all you should be in the house. Let's get to Hurricanes.
Everybody.
Let's fucking bury Frankie Borelli and the Islanders. Here's
Mike Grinnell. We're now joined by the producer of Barstool Sports Spittin Chiclets, Mike Grinnell. Busy Bruins series after 4 games. We're squared away at 2-2. I've been seeing all the streams and stuff. Obviously, it was a tough one last night, getting series back to neutral here. But just tell me about Hurricanes last night. Seemed like a packed house until the goals came back.
Yeah, it was. I think, as you guys can probably hear in my voice right now, it was pretty insane. It was packed in there, and shout out to Hurricanes for being a great host to us and everyone that came out to watch. But man, that was crazy, and it's been so long, boys. It's been so long since we've been able to, everyone can watch games together and celebrate the big goals together. So, man, it was great to be back. Nazzy, I'm pissed you weren't there, though. What the hell?
We should have been there, honestly.
Couldn't make it, yeah. I had a couple birthday parties yesterday. Maybe when they come back for game, you know what? No, they won't be back for Game 7. They're going to win it at 6. But if you guys get it back again, I'll definitely be there.
I love that. Love that, Nazz.
My big thing is...
Wait, no, we'll be back for 6. We're coming back here for Game 6.
Game 6.
We go opposite, so we'll be Game 5.
Oh, yeah.
See you there.
Okay, Game 6.
See you there.
I can't confirm that. Obviously, I don't fucking make those calls. But, So if the call is made by the big dogs at Barstool that we do come back for Game 6, I hope you guys are there.
Yes, absolutely. We'll have to make the trip. My big thing is the courage from Frankie Borelli to come by himself. Complete away game. I mean, you saw when we won in overtime the other night on the stream that, his face was in the clouds. But last night he got what he wanted. And, just talk to me about what you see from him. And, he seems like he's a good sport, but every time we score, like you're on him. Every time they score, like he's on you guys.
Yeah, I think people are dubbing it the Battle of Gabagool. That's what I've been hearing it. But no, Frankie's awesome, man. I said that to him after the stream last night. I was like, dude, all the respect in the world. Like, for you to come into our barn by himself. Like, I went to Long Island, but I had Feidelberg. I had Marina. Like, we had a team there. We came prepared.
For sure.
And well, not prepared. So it wasn't Frankie's call, but I mean, he came in here by himself, and it was like, you got to give the kid all the credit in the world. I mean, I wanted to fucking punch him in the face, but I love him. I love the kid, and I got to give him all the credit in the world.
Yeah, being a stray Islanders fan in a Boston bar is a tough go.
I know, and like people are launching deers at him. People are throwing spaghetti at him. Like it was an absolute shit show. So you got to give the kid all the credit in the world.
I saw like the point guy too was like, It might have been game 3 where the guy was just like pointing at him the whole time or something after a goal. That guy was getting on my nerves. I think a lot of people on social media's nerves as well.
Yeah. It seems like every game there's someone at the live stream that the whole like chat and crowd just like turns on. Like I think it was Green Shirt in game like 1. And then there was just like some random guy holding a tequila bottle in game 2. Game 3, it was Point Guy. In game 4, it was Tank Top Guy.
Oh, wow.
So it's like every game, the chat just like fucking rips one kid in the crowd.
Yeah, some motherfucker out there.
We'll have to have Magic Mike show up in a seersucker, so he'll be like the seersucker guy.
I'm wearing
game 6.
I'm wearing the seersucker to game 6. I can't wait to be there.
What's the seersucker?
It's just this nice suit. A couple guys were wearing at the Belmont Steaks yesterday. I saw a couple seersuckers in the crowd.
He wore
You'll see it at game 6 at
He wore it
Hurricanes.
during a slow pitch softball playoff game.
I also wore it in my Rough and Rowdy promo. That's kind of where I made it famous.
Okay, all right. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So the Stu Feiner too. Stu Feiner, kind of had a role at Borelli's there in terms of, wreaking absolute chaos. It seems like he wasn't even a hockey fan, but had to join Frankie's side there as well.
Yeah, Stu was awesome, man. Stu is legit crazy. I mean, he changed the whole environment. Like the second he walked into Borelli's, the whole place erupted, and we were like, "Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no!" Like he is just, but he's an electric guy, and I hope when we go back to Borelli's, he's there.
No, you don't want that. I'd rather Stu not be there.
I know, but he's just a great guy.
He's great for the stream. He's great for the stream, 100%.
Great for the stream. Hey, I'm a producer, boys.
True.
I'm thinking numbers here. Stu Feiner gets the numbers.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about the fact that like people tune into the stream over the game? Even like I've done that before. As someone who doesn't have cable, like I'll watch the stream just because like I can kind of what's going on just based off you guys, and you guys are obviously very entertaining as a crew.
Not to get corny here, but I was kind of thinking about it this morning, and I'm like, holy shit, man! Like this is so crazy that people are like watching us watch hockey games, and it's
wild.
Like shout out to Barstool, shout out to Dave Portnoy. Like they have built this company up so big now where like a nobody loser like me, like people care that like Frankie and Feidelberg and me and Marina and RA, people who didn't play pro hockey, like people care about them now. So like us watching games, and that doesn't happen without Dave and Erica and them building this company to where it is now, and Dave doing all these streams for years and years and years and years, and man, it's a crazy ride, and it's really cool to see. It's not to get, like I said, not to get corny, but it's like it's a dream come true.
No, it's very fascinating. Oh, yeah. Like you said, to your point of you guys aren't like these former NHL guys or anything. You guys are coming in here and be internet personalities, whether
fans.
It's being a producer,
straight up fans.
Yeah, straight up fans. The common man, right?
And that's what Dave's done. It's so amazing what he's done. He's just given fans a voice. You know what I mean? Like he's giving the common man a voice, and it's awesome.
Who's taking the photos over there? Because some of the photos that are coming out of these fucking streams are, I mean, they're some of the greatest.
Yeah.
Like the one of Frankie,
incredible.
The one of Frankie last night, just standing there like Jesus Christ is risen. It's incredible. All you guys looking defeated,
Yeah, I mean,
it's tough luck, but
dude, there's so many people behind the scenes that are just like killing it right now, and like again, I don't want to make this like. These guys are getting there 4 or 5 hours early. They're during the stream. They're cutting the clips up, posting them on social media. We have guys filming on their phones. We have guys taking pictures. There's so many people that make this whole thing work, and it's you guys know how it is. You do a pod. I'm sure you guys have like a producer and a video guy behind the scenes who helps out. And
absolutely, the man hours.
Shout out Justin.
Shout out Justin.
Right
Shout out Hedge Better.
Let's spin it to the ice here. So I mean, 2-2 tied up. I think you see a Bruins team that has clearly better talent. Islanders, real scrappy team. Big old Barzell last night, but Varlamov has been sensational these past games. I think the Bruins could have won last night. I think they should have easily had the game 3 in the bag without overtime. Just tell me what you think about the series and, the grittiness I think of the New York Islanders is really shown.
Yeah, I mean, the Islanders are a tough team to play against. I mean, you see it every night, and it's so weird because every night it just seems like I feel like a lot of the time the Islanders are dominating play, but the Bruins are smoking them in shots, and that's kind of just like a testament to like the defensive style that they play, and the grittiness. I mean, seeing Taylor Hall go last night, that was unreal. Tenorti going last night, like you don't really see that many fights in playoff games. So it was, I mean, these two teams clearly don't like each other. And the nitty gritty, like you guys said, has been fun to watch. What I'm worried about is the Bruins defense. They got to, like, if we need Carlo back next game,
huge.
And if Carlo's not, Carlo's huge. And, if they get another injury, like, look, I think it was the first period we saw Grzelcyk limping over to the bench. And right away, I'm like, oh, my God, if Matt Grzelcyk goes down here, they're screwed. They just don't have the defensive depth that they've had in years past.
Yeah, especially, I mean, like those bottom lines for the Islanders are killing them. Like the Cizikas line, what a player that guy is. He's killing them.
Yeah, fucking Casey Cizikas.
Yeah, I know. What a piece of shit.
The whole fucking, what was it, game 2, I'm talking to Stu Feiner. I'm like, I love this Cizikas kid. He's a player. He can play. He is awesome out there. He looks good. And then what's he fucking do? He goes down and scores the game winner. So I was like, I'm not saying another good word about this guy for the rest of the playoffs.
No chance.
So I'm not doing it here. Fuck Casey Cizikas.
Yeah, let's go.
We were at the game for it was a game 2. Yeah, the Lozon turnover interception there. I've been very down on Lozon. I think he's had a bounce back season, but I never liked him before that. And now I think he's showing his colors. As along with Riley, I was a big fan of Riley in the regular season, but it feels like he's just like choking every time he gets the puck. Doesn't seem too strong. Obviously, you see the first line still dominating. Wasn't happy to see that Pasternak clear like wide open net miss last night. You got to make the most out of your opportunities against a team like this because they'll make it hurt.
Yeah, he will though.
Yeah,
Pasta's not the guy we got to worry about, and I mean that just goes to show what the game of hockey is. And Witt said it to me right after that play happened. He's like, it's just so crazy that someone who is almost better than anyone in the entire world at scoring goals from that spot could miss such an easy opportunity like that, and that's just the game of hockey. That's so, but yeah, and to your other points, I'm not too worried about Mike Riley. I mean, I think he's looked pretty good so far. I think he's a guy, he just doesn't make many mistakes out there. And to me, that's all you can really ask for. Zahn,
See ya. Get him out of here.
I guess I'm. Yeah, I guess he struggled a bit here in the playoffs. I think the numbers definitely aren't in his favor, and yeah, if the Bruins if they're gonna win this series and they're gonna make a run here, they need him to step up and at least be the player he was during the regular season, because it doesn't look like we've seen much of that.
For sure. Someone who I think has really stood up is the goaltender, Tuukka Rask here. He gets slander all the time for, not stepping up in big games. But I think that's a bunch of, bullshit here, as I think he's played very well this series. I think he played very well last series. Just kind of your thoughts on how he's playing, and I don't think it's Swayman time anytime soon.
Yeah.
No, Tuukka. He has like the highest save percentage in like NHL history for goalies in the playoffs. Like, he is an unbelievable goalie. The whole narrative that Tuukka stinks is like ridiculous. And first off, Tuukka's not playing, like, Tuukka's not healthy right now. Like he's not playing 100%. And he still looks like the better goalie in the series.
For sure.
So I'm team Tuukka. I think you ride Tuukka till the end, and yeah, I don't want to see Swayman anytime soon.
Tuukka we trust. Tuukka we trust.
Tuukka we trust.
Yeah, just 2 quick more ones. I know you got to get out of here. What do you got for the series here? B's and 6, B's and 7. What do you think?
I think B's and 6.
B's and 6. I like it too. I think the next 2.
Yeah, I think they go to Long Island, and I think the last game ever in the Coliseum will be a loss.
Nice.
Love that. Send him home in tears. Let's go.
Send them home in tears. Fuck Borelli, go Bruins.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then an NHL question. I mean, you've seen the Colorado Avalanche. Is an absolute wagon. Tampa is always right there. Who do you like in the Cup? Who do you like to win it?
Well, I mean, I like the Bruins to win it.
Oh, okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Is that a homer answer, or is that like what you think's gonna happen answer?
No, it's not my homer answer. It's my go Bruins, baby. P's and six.
Hell yeah.
No, but I love the Avs, man. They're so good. They are such a good hockey team, and Nathan McKinnon's on a mission this year. He really is. He's so good, and I make this argument all the time. Like, what Nate takes over in the playoffs like no player I've seen in the past like 10 years, and it's time to consider Nathan McKinnon to be like maybe the best player in the world. Like what he's doing in the playoffs right now, it's unlike, like he's such a good fucking hockey player, and he's the best at it in the world at this point, I think.
Yeah, legit machine.
I think a big thing too is he makes the guys around him better, and that's like the most important quality I think you can have.
Yeah, and he's a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Go watch the Sandbagger that we did with him.
Yeah,
and,
the golfing.
Sidney
Yeah,
Crosby.
I was about to bring that up.
He is the most competitive guy in the world, and that's why I think he has so much playoff success. Is because this guy wants to win more than anything in the world. And you talk to any of his teammates, they're like, "Yeah, this guy's a snapshot. Like all he wants to do is win hockey games."
And he's got his best chance to do it now this year. You got one more thing, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to
I
ask.
agree. Grubauer worries me a little bit, but I mean, he's been awesome this year. I think he got nominated for the Vezina. So
They're loaded.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Quick question: as a guy who I want to be a future customer of Borelli's. What's the best entree there, or what's the atmosphere like at Borelli's? Like it seems like a must-visit kind of place, kind of.
It is
At this
awesome. The
point.
food is fantastic. Mr. Borelli does a great job. The lobster ravioli is fucking unbelievable.
Okay.
I would say
Chicken
the
parm?
Chicken
Yep,
parm
chicken
is
parm.
awesome.
Can we get a rating?
Chicken parm probably gets 8.9.
Ooh, that's a goodie.
All right.
Yeah, it's a good chicken parm.
All right.
Let's go. Mike, really appreciate you for joining us on such short notice. And yeah, best of luck of everything. We'll be watching the streams. And, Game 6, if you're back here in the Hurricanes, we'll have to make the
See you
trip.
there.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Thanks, boys. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And that was Spittin Chiclets producer Mike Grinnell. It's always great when second time he's come on the podcast. Good to see him getting out there on the streams. Hurricane O'Reilly's last night. I think they're at Borelli's in Long Island when they were playing in Boston. Just see it's cool to see how far people have gone, and what he explained about how Barstool Sports has really taken an edge, and not just seeing these ex-hockey players or whatever like Ryan Whitney and Bissonnette, but just seeing the common man being, would you say, glorified? I mean, people walking the stream to see how they react to the game, huh?
It is the Barstool slogan.
Wild stuff, yeah.
By the common man, for the common man.
yeah.
I mean, Portnoy isn't a common man anymore, but
He was.
that is the slogan, and I think they stick to it pretty good for
Yeah,
as
they
much
do.
shit as he gets for being a rich guy and being different, whatever. He's not. He's still the same old
Yeah,
motherfucker.
that's a guy.
For sure. We don't have too much on the forefront this week as, the Celtics have kind of paused. We talked about last week how, Brad Stevens took over for president of basketball operations and Danny Ainge retired. I will go right into it. We have breaking news. Julio Jones, who, Mo Chanel, the guy who called last week, said that he was going to the Patriots. Well, it looks like the Falcons are going to trade him off too. Yeah, Mike Vrabel. What's up, buddy? The Tennessee Titans. So the slander of Mo Chanel continues as he's never allowed on this show ever again.
Ever again. What a fucking
I want to
loser.
check his Twitter live. Maybe he's probably getting just eaten alive right there.
As he deserves. As he deserves.
And as a proud, I just pledged my allegiance to Mo's army, and
And we're out.
I might have to be out after this, man. And the guy doesn't even have the balls to pick up the phone when we call him. We just tried to.
We
call
just
him.
tried to call him. Didn't answer. I don't think he wants any.
He
part
doesn't
of it.
answer when the smoke is there. But he would have answered, I guarantee, if the Patriots got Julio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. If he was right.
He probably would have answered then.
One ring.
If you're listening, maybe don't listen to Mo Chanel.
Yeah.
Maybe fucking get out of mode.
Yeah, bail Mo's on me as fast as you
But
can.
if you talk about, I mean, I know that's just like funny stuff, but if you talk about the Patriots, they need like a number one receiver like that. And
it sucks
you know what
I'm
I'm
not getting Julio Jones.
I think it just, you want to think about it, and it probably just came down to like Bill Belichick was like first round pick. No.
Yeah,
we're not going to do it.
But the Titans gave up a second. The Titans got him for a second round pick.
Yeah.
Bill gave up a second round pick for Mohamed Sanu. You got to give up a second round pick for Julio Jones.
Yeah,
But Sanu ain't even half the player Julio is. Yeah.
Well, do you think were we really even in the discussions? Possibly.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think about
How
it.
much? Who knows?
I think about it too, when I had to second think myself the other day. I was just like, why wouldn't you want to come to the Patriots to play with the quarterback? And then you start, oh yeah, I forgot he's gone. Because the Titans seemed like top guys, like the top guys to get him. And it's like, yeah, why would you want to play with Tannehill? It's like, all right, well, why would you want to play with Cam Newton or a rookie quarterback right now?
Tom is
Tough to
always,
swallow.
Tom is always gonna be that ex that we're fucking literally like best sex of our life. I mean, nothing's gonna compete with him.
No, yeah.
It does suck.
It was a hell of a
I'm
run.
happy to watch him with another guy. as in the Tampa
Love
Bay
to see him succeed.
Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I'm a big time Bucks fan, but yeah, we're like you just said.
You see the crew the other day though, the whole during their OTAs, they're all wearing Bruins shit.
In Tampa?
Belichick. No, the Pats guys.
Oh, the Pats, yeah.
Cam Newton was wearing a backwards Bruins one. I think
I like to see that.
Belichick had his normal non-smile face on, just had a old classic Bruins hat
Wearing a
on.
Pasternak
They're all
jersey.
wearing it. So yeah, I'll share in that because we talked about the Bruins a little bit last night's game.
Julio and Derrick Henry, though. Yikes.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yikes.
Transitioning on to the ice though, last night's game was a tough swallow. I feel like we couldn't get one in the net there. Obviously, there was one that we just talked about with Pasternak, being wide open and stuff like that's going to happen sometimes. Credit the Islanders; they're a gritty team. They scored when it mattered there in the third period, 1-1. All they're doing is fighting to stay close. Well, I think the Bruins, like I said during our interview, are clearly the better team. But I think that's a fascinating thing about playoff hockey is not can you only win a series not being the better team, but you can win a Stanley Cup if you have a gritty team and a very good goaltender. You look at the Montreal Canadiens up 2-0 right now. They probably have the best goaltender in hockey in Carey Price.
That is a horrifying team.
They had 57 or 59 points in the regular season. Well, in comparison, I think the Bruins had 73, 76.
Oh, no, the Canadians suck.
Yeah.
That's just not that good of a team, but Carey Price is out of this world right now.
It's
terrifying.
timing. Yeah,
Like
and
you guys said, hot goaltender.
yeah, the Islanders are a better version of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, if you I've seen on Twitter, Bruins, Canadians, Stanley Cup final, we need it. You're a madman if you want
I want
that.
Bruins Golden Knights.
Would love that.
Just so I can go.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the boys can go to Vegas. But
Bruins, Canadians, please.
no.
I saw.
I want it.
I didn't watch any of that Tampa Carolina game, but Jesus Christ, Tampa looks pretty fucking.
Yeah.
I know they're fucking good, but
I think they're down
down
4.
4-2 and they just rallied back and
6-4.
scored 4 in a row.
Yeah, just an absolute wagon.
Yeah.
Another team that's on the, right there of getting right back in the Stanley Cup, along like we just talked about of Nate McKinnon and Colorado Avalanche. I think Cole Makar, however you pronounce his last name, former UMass product.
Yeah,
Makar. Yeah, no, that's my point. I mean, just spell it Maker, pal. Yeah, with the Bruins talk here, I think my original prediction, obviously Steele's prediction is now wrong because it can't happen. So Bruins in 6.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Bruins at 5 next series.
Swayman saves.
show goes on.
Swayman saves us in 7. It's gonna be happen.
If it
I
happens,
promise
I'll
you, it
go
will
nuts.
happen. I don't know how, but it will happen.
If we're up 3-2 in the series and game and going into game 6, and then Tuukka gets hurt and they lose, and then they win in 7, I think the credit just goes all to you.
It has to. Why do you think I'm saying it so much? Because if it happens, I want that to be my take.
Yeah,
Fair.
the kid's dynamite, and it kind of reminds me of, I don't mean to compare Tuukka Rask to Tom Brady, but it kind of seems like a, Garoppolo, Brady, Swayman, Rask type thing of, Tuukka's the guy, but not how much longer are they going to extend Tuukka to stay? Because Swayman would be ready to play in playoff hockey tomorrow. You know what I mean? He would be ready to go. But you stick with the hot hand. You stick with the guy
I
who's
hope
been
so.
good for so long.
We say that just based off what we've seen of him. I mean, playoff hockey is pretty fucking.
Yeah, but
different.
but what you saw in the regular season was a very veteran and mature kid for his age.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
he can handle it. Sorry, Jeremy.
But we need Tuukka Rask tomorrow. That's what we need.
Fair, 100%.
We'll now transition on and we'll dive into. We kind of haven't really talked about UFC too much in the past couple of weeks. We just talked about like stupid fights like Floyd. Actually, we didn't even give them light of day. I'm not even going to say his name now. I'm not even going to give him light of day. UFC 263. The headliner. It's a second one between Azrael Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori. I'm going to start with the third to last fight because I mean, there's really, if you look down this list. Oh, Chase Hooper's in this. That's kind of funny.
Stud.
So Leon Edwards, who's a bad man, who's had limited opportunity in the UFC, goes up against, the powerful, the scrappy Nate Diaz. And what I'm seeing from these odds is absolutely like ridiculous. I know Leon Edwards is on a tear, but he's never fought a guy like Nate Diaz. Leon Edwards is a minus 510 to win, while Nate Diaz is a plus 400 dog. Without even thinking, without even doing any research on the fight, I'm putting like at least like half a unit on Nate Diaz to win.
Might as well.
Put a full unit on
Might
that.
as well.
How long has it been since Nate's fought? It's been a bit, right?
Since I want to say since Masvidal.
I don't think he's fought since Masvidal. I don't.
I think he's
He was
picking and
supposed
choosing.
to.
Yeah, I think since he's gotten his McGregor money, he's just wanted money every time. So that's I think what it comes down to.
But yeah, I mean,
Leon Edwards, like his fight a while back ended in an eye poke, and before that it was like 2 years since Leon Edwards fought, just because of like, I think COVID held him back. Like Dana White just wasn't putting him in fights. Like, so like he has not been in the octagon a lot recently. So like, the value's there for Nate, and like
we like value. We're addicted to value here at Steele Nazz. So lay some cheddar on that.
For sure. The next one is Delvison Figueiredo against Brandon Moreno. Figueiredo should, eat this one up. He's a minus 240. Not much value here. I would definitely, I would go towards his end here. I think he's good on the ground.
Figueiredo and
really
one,
get it going.
He's a beast.
He's a beast.
He comes out to the Mission Impossible theme song too.
Oh, so that should just end it right there.
It's pretty electric, yeah.
When was so the main event? When did he fight him? Like, when was the first time they fought?
A while ago. It was a split decision.
And I'm looking up right now. UFC Fox 29 in April 14th of 2018. Azrael Adesanya beat Marvin Vettori at a round decision. It was a split decision.
Yep.
Oh, so it was a close fight.
Yeah.
So Adesanya is minus 240 coming off a loss against Jan Blachowicz or something.
Yeah, Blachowicz.
Blachowicz, yeah, tough last name. This is a perfect comeback, a perfect comeback fight for the last style bender, which is a great nickname by the way.
Yeah.
He seemed like going in the same direction as Kamaru Usman, but then took a back seat when he just was taking on too many. He wanted to be a champion. It's not for everyone.
No, yeah, especially when you're like the higher up you get, because like the higher up you get, that guy being 10 pounds more, like Jan just took him down.
Yeah,
he was like, dude, I'm bigger than you.
He power drived him.
Yeah,
he looked very
You know
small
what I mean?
compared to that guy. But
Yeah.
the style bender's my dude now. I love the
now that he's back
the
in
jazz
his
music
weight.
he comes out
Yeah,
to.
I fully expect him to bounce
He
back.
dances
and
in that
continue to dominate.
motherfucking. He dances in that octagon. He'll kill this guy. I don't even know who's fighting. It doesn't matter. Stylebender is fucking coming back with a vengeance.
Love it.
This next fight.
Love it.
Speaking of champ, Lights Out Lang shout out was at the bar last night.
Well, what bar? Give him a shout out.
I'll give Foursquare a shout out. Great place to watch a hockey game.
Quality
Good
stuff.
food.
You get any
Quality
food? What'd you get?
I got some buffalo fingers. I saw pizza. Pizza was in the mix. A
Bar
salad.
pizza?
It was bar pizza, yeah.
Beautiful.
Mixed in a salad.
Great TVs though. They got nice they got 3 giant fucking TVs, so it's a great place to watch.
That's Weymouth Landing. Yep.
Weymouth Landing.
Give
down there.
Give them a plug.
Real close to the
For sure.
headquarters.
Our last thing we'll be talking about is, we really haven't gotten into too much of baseball talk just because, there was been Celtics playoffs going on. That's over. Bruins playoffs. That's going to be going on. I mean, we want the cup here. That's
Need the cup.
that's a big sport around. But, the Red Sox, my Red Sox, I guess our Red Sox, most people listening, taking on the New York Yankees this weekend. My co-host next to me is a big Yankees guy. Red Sox have taken the first 2. Haven't seen too much of it. Was enjoying the nice day out after a tough Memorial weekend weather. But what I saw from last night was My guy, who I predicted 35 home runs this year, Bobby Dolbeck, 460-foot bomb to put the Yankees to bed last night.
How many is he at?
Bed. I think he's at like 7. And he was at like 1 after like a month. So don't call it a comeback.
Hey, a lot of season left.
Don't let him get hot.
Yeah.
But what I've really liked from this team, and I'll tell you the standings right now, the Tampa, good thing Anton is in here. Who knows when he shows back up again. But they're in,
the Road Warrior was never seen
Tampa's
again.
in first place by a game.
Fuck Tampa.
Yeah, only 50 only 50 games in.
I love Tampa. I'm so,
Yankees
so
remain
frazzled today.
5.5 back. Have really liked what Alex Cora has, been able to put together this team, because you knew they were going to be able to hit. You didn't know about this pitching, and I'm still not convinced with the pitching. I'm still not convinced that they're going to do anything at all. But seeing Rafael Devers, seeing JD Martinez come back as one of the best hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts, the people are having that question of who's better, Xander Bogaerts or Mookie Betts. I mean, that's still kind of ridiculous, but Xander Bogaerts is putting on his own. Alex Verdugo, outside of Patrice Bergeron, is probably my favorite athlete in Boston.
Who?
Wow.
I gotta pay attention. I've never heard that name in my life. Let me know who he is.
He got traded. He got traded in the Mookie Betts trade.
Okay.
He's an outfielder. He's usually like hitting leadoff, second, something like that.
I gotta get to Fenway and get a little bit into I'm wearing this full send fucking. I gotta rock this jersey in fucking Fenway. Get a couple beers in me.
Yeah,
get
the game on, fuck around. Yeah,
make out in the Green Monster or something. I need the energy. Bleachers.
Should we go tonight?
No, it's at Yankee Stadium.
True.
Steele, I would have said yes.
So we'll talk about the game tonight, because people will hear it tomorrow and see how stupid or smart we are. So we have Garrett Richards on the mound against Domingo. Is it German or Yerman?
Herman,
exactly. I knew it was something like that.
Probably gonna get fucking racked.
Well, to my point too. Garrett Richards is an absolute bum. He's like, he pitched like in the first 5 starts horribly. I would have cut him right then and there, but Alex Cora, he sticks with his guys, he keeps going, but he's actually pitched pretty well since then. But I don't know what the over under is. 9.5. I would hammer that.
Yeah,
hammer that.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out on Monday, it's gonna be like a 1-0.
Yeah.
Guys pitch
2-1
absolute
some
gems.
shit. Dude, that's why the series before the Yankees that they played the Rays, dude. I hate the Rays so fucking much. They just play like 2-1 games. It's the absolute worst.
They're in the comparison to hockey. They're like these gritty Islander Canadian teams. They have all the pitching in the world, and they get timely hitting and play defense.
I'm surprised.
It's just like 9 fucking sidearm guys in a row. It's just like no name. Like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm surprised the Sox are like actually doing good, because I mean, when we did our little like preseason like talk about them, I fully expected this team to be like the laughing stock of the city.
No, completely.
The way you listed off their pitching, I was like, these guys are fun.
The Orioles exist.
They have been the complete surprise of Major League Baseball, and there's not even a close second. They weren't supposed to be like this.
To see it.
But you put into account that their offense is electric at least the last 3-4 years has been electric. Even when they sucked last year, they hit pretty well. Their pitching, on the other hand, has been atrocious. And you know what? I think he's going to be an all-star. I think their closer, Matt Barnes, has been electric. He came in the other night against the Yankees, who were licking their chops ready to tie the game. I think he struck out the side.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think he comes in and shuts down the door when he has to. His only blown save this year has been a Shohei Ohtani, like 295-foot bomb over the pesky pole.
Oh yeah, that was a tough one.
So that one's for the birds.
That was a tough one. I remember that.
That's also my favorite. Probably
Shout
one
out
of
Ohtani.
Yeah, he's a big favorite here. I think that's the show, guys. I think we got a small one for you today. We'll have more coming next week. As we have, we're working on our merch to get it out here. Anyone who wants to come on as a caller, more than welcome. We were kind of, strapped with time today, so we didn't do that. But yeah, appreciate you guys listening to us, and Mike Grinnell, taking time out of his day. I know he's busy as hell, trying to wreak havoc on Frankie Borelli and the New York Islanders. But hopefully the Bruins can close out in 6 or 7 games. Really looking forward to seeing the rest of it. How about you guys?
I hope it's in Game 6 when we're at Hurricanes.
I'm going.
I'm going. I'll be there.
If
he just
not,
asked us to go.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
I've been kind of wanting to go to those streams, so yeah.
Yeah.
Also, for all you guys out there listening, I know you love listening to your Steele Nazz guys, your local Quincy experts here. But if you like listening to them, you're gonna love watching them too, because we're getting you guys up on YouTube. the Hedge Better YouTube channel, Steele and Nazz. They're up there. Watch them. We got clips. We got full episodes. A bunch of other good content that Hedge Better's putting out. But yeah, you can now watch your favorite podcast.
For sure, and I have
Let's
to
get it.
give a big shout out to our producer Justin. He's done I think this is our 5th episode in. He's done a hell of a job for us, doing anything that we ask of him, and couldn't be more proud to be here.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Appreciate you guys being a part of this, and love what we're doing so far.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's all
Oh, yeah.
from Steele and Nazz. Be safe out there, guys. Have a great day. It's beautiful out there. I know you'll hear this on a Monday, but Sunday and 90. Get to the beach, get to a pole.
Full send.
Love it.